So Luke contacted Nexus because they required some additional office and storage space for their business. They had some available head height in one of the areas of the warehouse, and there were 6 people that were crammed into some existing offices, so they were looking at utilising some available head height and increasing the storage and the office space in one go. There were 2 big challenges with this project. The first one was the available head height. So where Luke pointed out they wanted a mezzanine, had a lot of existing warehouse beams, trunking, etc. Up in the eaves. So one challenge was, first of all, can we fit a mezzanine floor in and give the head height below and above that's required? And the second one was the warehouse slab was sloping, incredibly sloping as well. So it had a 200mm dip over sort of 15 metres, so there were 2 problems, the warehouse slab and the available head height. The minimum head height required for office space is 2 metres, which is on the low side. So we calculated the 2 metre underside, the 2 metres at the top, and then that left us with a construction depth. So the challenge was, can we build a mezzanine floor with a construction depth low enough to provide those minimum requirements? In the end, we reduced the construction depth of the mezzanine, and we ended up with a 2.1 metre ceiling height, which is slightly better on the first floor, and a 2.2 metre ceiling height on the ground floor. The challenge with the sloping floor was we had to design every column of the mezzanine at different lengths to compensate for the floor. That ultimately meant that we had a 2.2 metre ceiling height at one side, sloping to a 2 metre ceiling height at the other. Once we'd overcome the problem with the height and made sure that it was actually a feasible project, the actual requirements were pretty simple. 3 2-person offices, and the remaining space was going to be used for storage, which would be accessed using a pallet gate, which allowed them to safely lift stock up onto the floor. You know, when people contact Nexus, they're running out of space, so the mezzanine doubled that area's potential. And also, as I said previously, it provided much needed office space for the warehouse team. You know, it's no fun being crammed into an existing office, so having a purpose-built area that they can now work and also oversee the production space, because we put the windows in each office so the managers can sit there and they can see the production lines, etc., is a huge benefit moving forward. And also the remaining space, that surplus, can be used for storage as well, so plenty of advantages in installing a mezzanine floor on this project.